Alright, so dreadnaught back. Still, a lot of things in the media today about Syria. A lot of opinions. The problem with opinions is if half the people arguing don't even know what they're talking about. That's the problem with a lot of media today. You got people arguing right and wrong, and you don't know the facts of the matter.
Well, also, that's what it's. A lot of it's just regurgitated.
What you heard somebody else say, or what you heard on the news. I personally, are people dying wrong? Is it wrong for people to die or be killed? I totally 100% agree. Is it my business? Fuck no. No offense or nothing. I ain't never been to Syria. I don't plan on going to Syria. It's not my business. Africans been killing each other for 100-some years. Why ain't we attack them? Irish people been blowing each other up for 100-some years. We haven't done anything. Americans kill each other at a record number every year. Why do we care about Syria? Unless, of course, there might be oil or something and shit. I don't know.
There has been over 100,000 people killed due to the Civil War, King.
Okay, and that is a large number, and I'm not trying to take away from that. What I'm saying is anything that people who in one breath, like we talked about the other day, when Rumsfeld and Cheney them agree with it, I'm gonna disagree with it 110%. When the cyborgs agree with shit, I'm not going with them. It's more to it. In the words of Dr. Bates, follow the money. There's some money somewhere, and people are gonna die for no reason.
So, but the U.S. here, I mean, for a while now, we've been taking on a role of kind of like we have to take care of the country that can't take care of itself. I mean,
no. This is why I'm gonna disagree with you. Besides the fact you're serving the military for a little while, just knowing and reading the way we do, we don't care about nobody. We care about the bottom line.
That's the image.
The political agenda is to say we care about and we give. No,
I agree.
The bottom line is we're getting something out of this. It's strategically good for us. That's like saying Napoleon sold the Louisiana Purchase for the good of America. He sold it because he couldn't strategically defend it. Bottom line, he was going to lose it anyway, and by stretching his forces, he was going to lose the war that much quicker. It's the same thing. We kept perpetuating that. It's folly. It's folly to go into a war for no reason. It's folly to keep picking wars. At this point, you're damn near bullying the president into going into war because you don't feel he's brave enough. You feel he should fight, and you feel he should do. We still haven't gotten answers about Benghazi. We still haven't gotten answers about anything else, and we've already moved to something else. You know what I mean? We've already switched. Did that woman seriously just have a swastika on that side? Sorry, we're watching news as we do this, so we're trying to keep it legitimate, multitasking. But no, I mean, like, do I think we should do something? But yes, I think it's too quick to fight.
Ask you this as the world police. I mean, do you think? See, that's what people do.
If we're the world police, we are the Louisiana. We are the New Orleans of the world police. We are the dirtiest son of bitches in the game.
Oh yeah, we're dirty.
We are the LAPD.
We'll take your shit.
We are the LAPD, and the world is Rodney King. We are the dirtiest. We don't, man.
But they use figures like that 100,000 killed, or the fact that there's 2 million refugees, and about half of them are children.
Okay, that's true.
They use,
and if you learn anything about numbers, you know this: when all this shit blows up, oh, it was 100. We got a 0 or 2 wrong.
Yeah, that could be that too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or we found out that so and so did so and so. It could be a blackout for all we know. I mean, I hate to say things like that because it really does sound conspiracy theory-ish. But at this point in history, dude, so many things have happened for so many reasons. Can we really say?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if eventually down the road, like, say now we do arm this guy, we give him weapons, we help train him, do whatever we're trying to do to aid this guy, and then later down the road we do come into a conflict with this person.
Oh no, we will. That's the juxtaposition of the whole thing. I mean, how many times have we armed somebody and had to fight?
Exactly. Here recently, everyone that we've been into conflict with, we have at some point trained and armed before.
But that also has to do with the fact that we do a double take on our contracts. In Vietnam, we offered to help, and then we turned on the people we're supposed to help. The Al-Qaeda thing, where so many people are shocked that America used to arm Al-Qaeda. You can't get away from that lie. Rambo 3. You can watch Rambo 3 right now and see John Rambo helping Al-Qaeda against the Russians because we thought Russia was a worse threat than Al-Qaeda, so we armed them. CIA trained them.
Osama bin Laden and financed team.
Boy, And the little kid, I think that little kid was Osama. But
he already had a beard. Like 12.
He did. He had a little patch on it. But you know, it's fucked up because you have to laugh at it because it's so stupid. And one thing you will not see Dreadnaught do, one thing you will never see us do is get loud, because that is what a lot of people have reverted to in the media. Is getting loud, because that's how they get their points across.
And insult you once you've proven a point that they can't
come
back at.
What do you learn in the playgrounds as a kid? The person that's the loudest and yelling everything is doing that because he can't make a point. His point is, if you got to keep going back to the same thing, well, what about this? Well, what about this? If I hear one more person do that sound bite from Benghazi of Hillary Clinton at the fucking hearing saying it doesn't matter. What the woman said was, what does it matter at this point? People are dead and we need to find out what's going wrong. That is what she said. She didn't say it didn't matter. That's a big problem. When you can take out little sound bites of someone's conversation. Now, meanwhile, some of the shit that's been said on the other side is some foul ass shit. Just completely towards every race derogatory. Including, because to me personally, everybody's the same. Skin tone means nothing. Skin tone is a matter of birth and that's it.
I don't understand why now it's such a problem. Assad's father, Hafez, in 1982, I believe it was, he destroyed multiple neighborhoods and villages for, similar reasons as are now, and no one batted an eyebrow. And anyone that thinks his son would do something different, he learned it from his dad.
You really want to know why?
His dad was the former dictator, by the way.
And again, we hold no political views for anyone. Whatever your political views or whatever your political views.
Let us know.
But we want to be honest towards things. So everything possible has been done to undermine and discredit the Obama administration. So now you have a position where it's lose-lose. If he goes to war, he's a warmonger and blah, 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 blah. But the people that are encouraging him are the same people that's been discrediting him the whole time. Also, if he doesn't go to war, like we heard earlier, he's a coward and he makes us look weak and blah, 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 blah. We don't look weak. One of the first things you get taught as a soldier or anything else is, it's not weak to walk away from a fight. The smart man walks away from a fight, especially when you're not even in.
You can't win, yeah.
But you're not in it.
Oh, yeah.
It has nothing to do with
us. We're the world police.
Did
you not see Team America?
Yeah, I did see it, and I got the point of it. We are not the world police. We are the world criminals. We need to leave everybody fucking alone and work on our own shit.
The fine line between police
and criminals. I put it like this: the sooner America realizes this point, we'll be better than any other country. How did Moot, or how you say that retarded dude's name, the 40% or whatever? Let's say a 90-10 split. The minute people realize there's a 90-10 split, there's us. Know what it's like to be hungry, know what it's like to pay bills. Even if you're working past it and you do something better later. And then there's them, that 10% that has no idea what you're talking about. Have no idea what it's like to live as an American. Unfortunately, we've let that little 10% take control of our lives. That's why we find ourselves in war. And then we're arguing about things that we don't have any idea. Half of these dudes probably got contracts to rebuild Syria. Or they got homes in Syria. Or they got something else. There is so much money floating around. I don't understand why we're in a recession.
Like Halliburton.
Dude, fuck Halliburton. Fuck Halliburton.
If Chinese gonna get you, dude, I'd be scared.
Fuck that cyborg. How do you take a heart from a 12-year-old? Another whole episode, because we're going to do shows on Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney doesn't have a pulse.
I'll give you on my Facebook page. As I said, I hope he gets raped by a rabid rhinoceros with syphilis, staring directly into a strobe light.
Right on the horn.
With epilepsy. A rhinoceros with epilepsy at that, and just for hours. On CNN. No, on Alta Zero. But fuck Dick Cheney. I'm gonna go back to that. And fuck Mike Huckabee, you opportunist son of a bitch.
Hey, Chuck Norris endorsed him.
What? You know what? Side story. What happened to our superheroes, ladies and gentlemen? What happened to our heroes? Chuck Norris has lost his fucking mind.
He might be senile.
Clint Eastwood has lost his mind.
He did shave his beard. He's probably senile. I'll make that argument now.
We grew up to these dudes kicking the shit out of everybody. This is why people don't fuck with America, because of these dudes' movies. And then they grew up and they lost their shit. Chuck Norris was talking about 300 days of night or some stupid shit. Clint Eastwood's talking to a chair. What the fuck is the Republican Party doing to our heroes? Leave them alone. Let it go. Be nice. Yeah.
Still love you, Clint. You too, Chuck.
Yeah, I'm still watching movies. Y'all kick ass, but still.
Your old movies, though.
Yeah, now I'm about that new shit. Yeah, we said that. I'm not about them goddamn exercise machines and shit, but everything else I'm with you. And Hulk Hogan in your porno. What happened to the vitamins, brother?
Again, that's another video.
Yeah. Alright, so we're making light of it, man, but we're not. I mean, at the end of the day, the war, I hope we don't go to war, personally. I don't see anything's gonna come good from more American lives being lost.
But I call it here, we will have a conflict.
We will have a conflict
in the future.
We will have a conflict. Now, I will say this for all of you people who do support the war, I want you to think about this. Do you know the difference between a war and a conflict?
Wars declared by Congress?
If a war is declared, soldiers get VA benefits and everything else. If a conflict is declared,
interesting.
you don't have to get paid for anything. Because technically,
no bennies.
Because technically it wasn't a war. Now I think that's been changed, but I know for the first Iraq war that was a big problem. Because technically it was a conflict, it wasn't a war. That's why they started changing terminology on it. So think about the way things are worded, because everybody say to your friend,